You say you want to win, but the moment life hits you, you start crying about how hard it is. Listen, nobody cares about your problems. Nobody's coming to save you. You can sit there and blame the world, or you can stand up and do something about it. Every second you waste complaining is a second you could be fixing it. The world doesn't move for victims, it moves for people who solve. You got two choices: stay weak or rise up and fight. Stop talking about the problem. Start becoming the damn solution. Stay hard. You want to know why you're stuck? Because you've been staring at the damn problem so long, it's become your identity. Every day you wake up and say, why me? Wrong question. The real question is, what now? Listen, the moment you start focusing on what's wrong, you give away your power. You let the world control your emotions. You let excuses become your story. You let weakness dictate your day. You think problems are unfair? Good. They're supposed to be. They exist to expose who you really are when comfort disappears. You see, most people want the result, not the responsibility. They want the reward, not the pain. But life doesn't hand out trophies for complaints. It gives opportunities to the ones who hunt solutions. When I was 300 pounds, spraying for cockroaches, nobody gave a damn about my excuses. You think the world stopped because I was tired? Because I had it rough? Hell no. The world kept spinning, and I had two choices: stay the same or fight back. That's when I learned something powerful. Every problem is a mirror. It shows you what you're made of. It doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about your response. You're either the person who adapts or the one who breaks. And the difference? Focus. You focus on what's wrong, you stay blind. You focus on what you can control, you start winning. Every single time life hit me, I stopped asking why. I started asking how. How do I get through this? How do I grow from this? How do I turn this pain into fuel? That's the mindset that changes everything. Listen, you think discipline is this about working out or eating clean? Nah. Discipline is staying focused when your mind screams to quit. It's solving problems when your emotions say, I can't. It's fighting for progress when nobody claps for you. You want to be strong? Then stop feeding your weakness. Stop worshiping your problems like they're your gods. Every time you say it's hard, every time you say I can't, you're building a wall between you and greatness. The truth is, life's always going to test you. That's the contract. You signed it the day you were born. Pain, setbacks, losses, they're part of the game. But the solution? That's your weapon. That's what separates the average from the savage. When you walk into a storm, don't complain about the rain. Learn to dance in it. Learn to see opportunity in chaos. Because the harder it gets, the more it exposes your potential. You think you're tired? Good. You think it's too much? Good. That means you're in the right place, the growth zone. So here's what I want you to do. Next time something breaks you down, pause. Don't react. Don't panic. Just breathe and ask, what can I control right now? Then move. One action, one decision, one step forward. Because when you focus on solutions, you stop being a victim. You become the architect of your life. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's fixing your mess. It's on you. And when you finally accept that, when you stop crying and start creating, that's when you become dangerous. That's when you become unstoppable. That's when you become the damn solution. Stay hard. You say you want change, then start acting like it. Change doesn't happen because you talk about it. It happens when you shut your mouth and get to work. Listen, you can read all the quotes. You can watch all the videos. You can dream all you want, but if you don't execute, it means nothing. All that motivation fades a second life, smacks you in the face. That's when you find out what you're really made of. That's when the weak run and the focused rise. You got to decide who you are when it gets ugly. When nothing's working, When you're tired, broke, alone, and done, do you fold or do you grind? Because that's the battlefield right there, your mind. Every problem starts and ends inside your head. The world isn't against you, your weakness is. Your self-pity is, your comfort zone is. You keep feeding that pain with attention. You keep giving it life by talking about it. You wake up and replay your failures like a broken record. And then you wonder why you're still stuck. Stop worshiping the problem. Kill it. Starve it. Starve it with solutions, with action, with movement. You think I got here because it was easy? Hell no. I had to face myself every single day. The lazy me, the scared me, the weak me. And every day I made a choice, kill the excuses or stay average. You can't have both. Listen, you can't focus on two things at once. You either focus on the problem or the solution. One keeps you weak, the other makes you powerful. And the crazy part? They both live in the same place, your mindset. So what are you feeding it? Fear or focus? Pain or progress? Excuses or execution? Because whatever you feed grows. I want you to understand this. Problems don't stop when you level up. They evolve. The only difference is you evolve faster. That's what being disciplined means. It's not about avoiding problems. It's about becoming so mentally strong, so locked in that nothing can stop your forward motion. You get knocked down, you analyze. You adapt. You respond. You rise. Every single time. People love to say, it's not that simple. Yeah, it is. It's just not that easy. And that's why most people quit. You want a secret? There is none. Just hard work, relentless focus, and a refusal to die easy. Every time life throws you a problem, it's testing your hunger. Are you hungry enough to fight? Are you disciplined enough to finish? Are you willing to suffer long enough to find the answer? Because the truth is, suffering is the solution. Discomfort is the doorway. Pain is the price. You can't think your way to strength. You got to grind your way there. You got to bleed for it. You got to sweat for it. You got to stay hard when everyone else goes soft. So the next time you catch yourself whining, complaining, or doubting, stop. Flip the switch. Ask yourself, what's the solution? Then do something about it. Right now. Because you're either solving or you're dying. There's no middle ground. Listen, your life is built by the choices you make when nobody's watching. When it's 4 a.m., when it's freezing cold, when you're tired, hungry, and done. That's when character is built. That's when warriors are made. So don't run from your problems. Run through them. Face them with discipline. Face them with courage. Face them until they break before you do. And when you stand there broken but unbowed, covered in scars but still standing, that's when you'll understand you didn't just solve a problem, you became the solution. Stay hard,